I'll be racking Nighthead 2041. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, hell yeah. But waiting for this because like this series has been on fire. Honestly, this is like the most under the radar anime of the season by far. I don't even think there's any debate. I mean, I guess you could debate. No, this is definitely the most underrated. I don't even think it's debatable. Kind of like how they're going to move to a different location. Because I always like seeing a variety of environments in anime, especially if they're like super futuristic, or if it's apocalyptic style type of setting. I'm assuming that's going to be easier said than done. I kind of like this. It's going to set up at least these SWB members to actually show up with their stuff when they don't have massive amounts of resources to back themselves up. Good luck with that. No, I kid. Hope he has bad luck in that. Yes, I fucking love this opening. Especially the lyrics off. I know you are, Ryan Kane. Hell yeah. It's a shame. No, it's just a shame though. I'll be moving around in a few weeks, so I know episode 12. My reaction's gonna be delayed by like 3 months. Just a heads up. When my reaction to episode 12 is probably gonna be like a month or 2 months after my reaction after I move, because considering fall season's gonna start, I'm gonna prioritize fall season over the last few episodes of this season. So I'm just giving you a heads up, Rampant. My episode 12 reactions gonna probably 2 or 3 weeks after episode 12 airs. Just giving y'all a heads up. But in the meantime, enjoy the hell out of this opening though, because it sounds amazing. Yeah, it's because the Nighthead videos perform really badly, so I would have to prioritize the fall season anime over Nighthead, which I know is not going to get views, you know? Sucks, because I actually do love Nighthead a lot, but the YouTube algorithm is a pain in the ass to deal with. Unfortunately. They've been lately hiding my videos to destroy my thumbnails, YouTube. It's annoying. Or now it's back. I like at least one of the brothers. I like at least the Yuya seeing things rationally. The thing is, though, Naoya and Naoto were defending themselves. They really had no choice in the matter. All right, I like how they're giving us significance towards Naoya now. Indirect significance, but at least better than nothing. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa. The thing is, there's kind of... maybe there's still time for him to figure out his relationship with Naoya. Lost Cup and Victor look pretty dang shifty. That's my gut feeling. Maybe he sees something is off. I mean, for now. Yeah, I would be similarly trying to press on for details too. It'd be creeped the fuck out if people knew all about me, even if I try my best to hide every little detail about myself. I'm assuming they have. Oh, I thought for a second they might have had a psychic that can somehow read the future. Hmm. And well, I guess that explains why they're there at that specific point in time, at the very least. It's just seeing the boys are filling a role that they never really wanted to sign up for, though. They were just figuratively thrown into the wolves. Fortunately, though, he's like in what, a near coma state the last time they showed him off. Attached near to a machine. Yeah, they ain't gonna exactly be able to communicate with Mikuraya unless they can somehow attach themselves to that machine. What was her name? Shoko, yeah, it's Shoko. It's because they really showed much of Shoko that I was kind of like hesitating as to whether Shoko was her actual name or not, because I am currently watching a lot of anime this season that no, this year where a lot of characters happen to have the name Shoko, because I was kind of like unsure of myself there for a bit. Thankfully, my memory wasn't deceiving me. Oh, I felt like this scene would have had more gravitas if they would have shown us at least a little bit more of Mikuri spending time with young now and then Naga and young Naoto, though. That's the only thing. Sometimes I feel this series would have been better off with two cores to work with. Sometimes. Yeah, that's a good question, Rain Pain. Like, I hope they explain the other children because, again, it feels like the series goes too fast sometimes. It feels like the script of this could have been like two cores long, and the writers were probably forced to like condense it into like one core. I mean, that has happened to anime before. I remember this happening to. It wasn't a Hito no Star. I remember this happening to like a tennis anime one time where it was set for two cores, but they split it to one core. Hey, I'm not gonna blame my answer for being heated. It's a shame that Mikuriya couldn't have gotten people that would have wanted to actually handle this kind of role of their own free will, though. Oh, okay. I thought for a second Naya was gonna go into the other world for a second. But I wonder why that's happening to him, just like Yuya, though. You want to know, it kind of makes sense when you really break it down. Now and Yuya do have similar tendencies because they're both cool headed, level headed. They're not strong. While Takia and Naoto are the stronger, more physical, action oriented brothers that have more of the shoot first, ask questions vibe, while Yuya and Naoya have been established as the talk things out first before shooting type of vibes. So, you know, I guess it would make sense that they'd both be disappearing if you look at their emotional tendencies. Oh, shit. I mean, why? I mean, okay, at least Takia's willing to compromise for his brother. Says a lot about him because even though, yes, we can tell Takia's itching for a fight, he's at least has enough self control for now to rein it in. That's kind of scary, though. Just imagine your whole existence depends on a huge ass machine that could probably burst or stop working at a random moment's notice. That just sounds like a scary existence. Hmm. I mean, the connection. I kind of like this too. That yes, you can see a lot, but now you can see a lot too. Hmm. Well, they're gonna have to test those relationships pretty soon. If only he knew that Yi is not. I mean, Yi is really not the one to worry about. It's Takia. Only because Yi wants to tackle things peacefully. You know what's funky? That explosion CGI looks good, but since you can tell it's somewhat on a 2D plane in the backgrounds, it contrasts. Kind of reminds me of the similar issues that Scar and the Praetor had, where in the Scar and the Praetor you had like 2D background, 2D characters set up and posed against super hyper realistic 3D backgrounds that contrast with each other. So kind of funky there. No, like seriously, the smoke effects look great. There in that shot where you have the dust effects, those look good because those felt a bit more 2D in origin with 2D-ish looking backgrounds. But for the most part, the visuals in the episode have looked pretty good though by CG standards. Just got to comment on that so that y'all don't think that I'm ignoring any animation issues. Kimi, always trying to cause a ruckus. But that's kind of what makes her likable too, though, because you never know what you're getting with her. Yeah, but what if the weather sim in the world's more efficient? Whoa! So much angst. But hey, at least now and you are trying to find a way of patching things up peacefully, though. I know about time, Rain Pain. I've been waiting for this. Now, if only the older brothers could talk it out too, although would be hoping for too much in that instance. Hmm. Oh, all right. At least they have a means of fixing things. That so they're not interrupted, though. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I hope they can pull it off. I don't want to see any of our boys die, but when I get the feeling that someone from the SWE is going to stop this from happening. You know, like about the angling while the SWE guys making the request, it pans to the soldiers with the guns just to make it a much more tense scene. I like that bit of framing there. Oh, whoa. Oh, that is slick action utilizing illusions. Talk about completely unethical there. Yeah, that's fucked up. I gotta admit, that scene was fucking great though. Because we never actually seen psychic abilities in that manner to actually cause. I mean, it could have been anyone else. Yeah, but what if it can be saved without even the small sacrifices, though? Yeah, but at the same time, Yuya's a human being, too. I mean, he's just trying to uphold common human decency, something that Kimi doesn't seem to fucking understand. But, I mean, I guess Kimi is in a superior position of power, so that's gonna kind of figuratively tie. That's what they think. Thankfully, Naya's connection with Yuya is gonna save him. I mean, it's not bad though. If they hurry up, Naota can utilize his psychic abilities to maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yo, that's fucking crazy. I mean, I was fucking half joking about Naota utilizing his powers, but holy fuck, the Mad Lad's actually. I was thinking he was gonna use his powers to like move his himself and his brother to a safer location, not to actually try to straight up stop the place from being bombed. Damn! You just figuratively putting his balls on the table here. Well, didn't Takia say earlier that he didn't have? Fuck. This is fucking wild. No, that scream from Dusky Onan was epic. I wonder how many attempts it took him to do that. Yeah. Yo, that's epic. Oh, I thought for a second our boy was going to pull the trick on someone by accident. I hope now he has some kind of hidden trump card. Finally, Shoko woke up. About damn time, because I was wondering when the hell was she going to end her beauty sleep? Huh. No, I don't think it's going to end like this. Ah, fuck. What am I? Who am I kidding? Of course it will. That's a perfect cliffhanger. Okay, episode was epic. I'm actually going to give this one a. I'm not going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It was amazing. I mean, shit. If my only complaints were the animation quality and some bits, that's how you know the episode's amazing. Because what do you get from a story standpoint? We got a lot. For one, we got a lot of plot progression. We got the SWE pretty much getting in on the location of the brothers in this episode. They've got Yuya and Aya trying to find ways of resolving things peacefully. And you got Shoko finally doing something for once. All in a single episode. So from a plot progression standpoint, it did a lot. And from a character standpoint, it does a lot too. It actually now explains why Yuya and Naoya have a connection. Well, yes, we already know the connection existed because of the whole paradoxes thing. But Naoya and Yuya have similar personalities, how they want to resolve things peacefully. Just like how Yuya wants to resolve things peacefully, so does Naoya. But it showed a lot about Yuya when he was actually generally pointing a gun towards one of his fellow SWE members. That was fucking badass. It shows you how desperate he was to wanting to resolve things peacefully. And I think it said a lot about him. Like that moment really made me think, man, Yuya, he's a real one. And that's what I loved about that scene. Because before that moment, there wasn't anything that made me go, oh man, Yuya's a character that I should really look forward to. That moment freaking changed all that. And I also love how it gives you some character development for Takia too, because even though you can tell he still has that revenge mindset, I love how it showed he was willing to compromise as long as it didn't come up with a situation that doesn't involve his brother Yuya getting hurt. And I like that too, because at least it shows you that Takia, he can have a cool head depending on the context. That's true. What Shoko did is Ex Machina, but hey, fuck it. It looked cool. Yeah, that's true. It is, well, more like Naoya and Yuya want to hug it out because Takia and freaking and Naoya, they're not about that peaceful lifestyle. Only Yuya and Naoya are, so that's the thing. Only one pair of brothers is all about it. The other one's like, no, fuck that shit. They're about the fucking gang, not the gangster lifestyle, but about the better lifestyle. But no, all jokes aside, I love what they did with Takia, though. It makes sense to how there at least be one brother that have doubts. Considering Takia is the one that does the fighting, yeah, it makes sense that he'd have doubts in working with Naya and Nayato. I mean, just look at it from Takia's perspective. He's been having to fight these brothers for what, how many episodes now? A lot. So Takia's perspective, it makes sense, but so does Yuya's too, though. Yuya seems like a naturally peaceful person. So that's what I liked about this episode. It makes the brothers feel more realistic. And plus, I love how it shows you development for Naoto too. because now he's operating on it with a purpose. Naito is willing to take more risk than he usually does, because the old Naito would not have been willing to take a big risk as trying to stop missiles. So that's why I love the growth for him. I love the characterization for Mizuhara too. They finally gave Shoko something to do. Kimi is still a bad bitch. She's a beautiful lady, but she is a bitch. But I like the characterization for her too, where she doesn't want the peaceful ending, because the conflict does have to come from somewhere, and I think she's a great introduction of conflict. So that's what I love about this. I felt that this episode utilized every element that Kiva had perfectly. Hell, even the background characters worked in maneuvering the plot. That's why I thought the script was absolutely fantastic. Hell, I thought the voice performances were amazing, especially Daisuke Ono's screams. He did a fantastic job. He's one of the best voice actors in the anime industry, by far. Like, there is no doubts about that. That, aside from the great voice performances, the animation quality was really damn good too. And that's why I gotta give the episode a 9.5 out of 10. I freaking love it. And of course, I'll be reacting to episode 11. Like, consider me there, because I am pumped and the fuck up. And I'll definitely be reacting to episode 11. As for episode 12, that's the only one where I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to react to it. But for sure, episode 11, I'm going to be reacting to that. Probably even earlier, now that Mother of Goddess Dormitory ended. The reason why this reaction was later than used is because Mother of Goddess Dormitory ended today, so I had to make that priority number one. Hike's story premiered its episode like 2 weeks before the premiere date, because Funimation got early premiere access for the Funimation subscribers, which it's weird. I was the first English reader to react to it, and it came out like literally 13 hours before I reacted to it. I guess that's how low under the radar it is then, I guess. But that one was good. I loved it. I know, that's fucking badass. I love that brotherly love between Aya and Naoto. It makes the relationship much more fun to watch when I'm in pain. And yeah, everyone. These are essentially my thoughts on the episode. Now, right before I go, though, because I'm about to sleep, because I got to do a lot of errands tomorrow before I can react to Thursday anime, let me just say thank you very much to Ryan Payne for commenting on the live chat. Everyone else, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comments, or subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye. And also thank you very much, Ryan Payne. Later, everyone.